Let's talk about Pi Network, a crypto project that's drawn in millions by making mining as easy as tapping your phone. No expensive hardware, just your smartphone, and a global community of pioneers who've been mining and waiting for Pi's real-world value. Now enter OKX, a major crypto exchange where you can buy, sell, and trade digital assets, including Pi. When a coin is listed on a big exchange like OKX, it signals legitimacy and opens the door to millions of traders. So, why are we talking about Pi and OKX together today? Because something big is happening. In the past few days, there's been a massive wave of Pi coins, hundreds of millions withdrawn from OKX. This isn't normal. It's a huge shift that's got everyone asking, why now? Who's moving all this money? And what does it mean for Pi's future? Large-scale withdrawals like this can signal a major change in market sentiment. Are investors moving coins to private wallets for long-term holding, or is something else brewing in the Pi ecosystem? It's like watching a fleet of ships suddenly leave the harbor. You have to wonder where they're headed. Today, we'll break down the numbers, sift through the speculation, and separate fact from rumor to understand what's really happening. The Pi community is buzzing, and the stakes have never been higher. Let's dive in. The numbers are staggering. Over 247 million Pi coins have been withdrawn from OKX in just 30 days. That's not a random blip. It's a powerful trend showing assets moving from the exchange into private hands. More than 100 million Pi coins left OKX in just 72 hours, a pace that's almost unheard of. These aren't small investors. Some transactions are as large as 70 million Pi at once, pointing to big players making strategic moves. In crypto, money moves in and out of exchanges all the time, but a sustained, one-way flow like this is different. It's not typical trading. It's a signal that something fundamental is shifting. When so many coins leave an exchange, the available supply for sale drops, which can push prices up if demand holds steady. The crypto community is watching closely, because these withdrawals could be a sign that people are preparing for Pi's next big chapter. This isn't just numbers on a screen, it's a potential turning point for the project. The scale and speed of these withdrawals are rare, and they're making everyone pay attention. Is this the start of a new era for Pi, or just the calm before another storm? Either way, the market is on edge. Let's see what's driving these moves. When you see massive crypto movements like this, one word comes to mind: whales. Whales are big holders whose actions can move the market, and the recent OKX withdrawals have all the hallmarks of whale activity. The volume is too large for thousands of small investors. This looks like a few major players consolidating their Pi. In one case, over 4.8 million Pi were pulled from OKX into a single new wallet, a classic whale move. Why now? Maybe they know something big is coming, a partnership, a tech breakthrough, or a new exchange listing. By accumulating now, they're positioning for a potential price surge. This theory gained traction after a 17% price jump earlier in the week, showing buying pressure is building. We can't know exactly who's behind these moves, but the pattern is clear. Big players are making strategic decisions. Blockchain investigators have even tracked wallets selling millions of Pi on other exchanges after long dormancy. The whales are active and their moves are shaping the market. The question is, will others follow? To understand the excitement, look at Pi's evolution. For years, Pi ran in an enclosed mainnet, a closed test phase with no outside transactions. That changed on February 20, 2025, with the launch of the open mainnet connecting Pi to the public blockchain and exchanges like OKX. The result? Over 1 million Pi deposited and 100 million withdrawn from OKX in just 72 hours. But it's not just about trading. Open mainnet means real utility. The Pi core team is building an ecosystem where developers can create apps and users can spend Pi on real goods and services. The goal: a vibrant digital economy powered by Pi, not just speculation. Massive OKX withdrawals could mean pioneers are moving coins to use them in this growing ecosystem. The open mainnet was the first step. Now, the community is ready for real-world use. Pi's future depends on this shift from holding to utility. Pi's community isn't just waiting, they're building. At Pi 2 Day 2025, new features were announced to boost utility and participation. The Pi App Studio lets anyone, even non-coders, build apps with AI help, fueling a surge in user-generated content. More apps mean more ways to use Pi, driving demand. Another big update: ecosystem directory. Staking, where users stake Pi on their favorite apps to earn rewards and support the network. Over 37.7 million Pi have already been staked by more than 16,700 pioneers across 1, 450-plus apps. The Pi 2-Day Challenge saw 2.6 million pioneers participate with over 761,000 completing every step. This level of engagement is rare in crypto and shows deep commitment. Many are moving coins off exchanges to stake use and support the ecosystem. The shift is clear. Pi holders want to do more than just trade, they want to build. That's a powerful sign for Pi's future. With all this action, what's happening to Pi's price? As of July 26, 2025, Pi trades at about 44 cents, down slightly in the last 24 hours. Despite massive withdrawals, the price is consolidating as the market digests new developments. Pi's market cap stands at $3.42 billion, putting it among the top crypto projects. Recent spot buying absorbed 800,000 Pi in sales, preventing a bigger drop, showing buyers and sellers are locked in a tug-of-war. Positive sentiment from the open mainnet, ecosystem growth and whale accumulation is fueling buying pressure. Meanwhile, some early miners are cashing out, adding selling pressure. The price stability around 44 cents, 46 cents shows these forces are balanced for now. Short-term dips don't erase the bigger trend of accumulation and development. The massive OKX withdrawals are a long-term bullish signal. The current price is just a snapshot in an evolving story. The real question, where does Pi go next? Few things spark more excitement in crypto than a Binance listing. Binance is the world's largest exchange, and a listing there can skyrocket a coin's visibility and price. Lately, rumors of Pi Network landing on Binance have been swirling, fueled by recent market activity. Let's be clear, there's no official announcement, just speculation. Still, Pi now has a live open mainnet, a huge community, and a multi-billion-dollar market cap, checking many boxes for a Binance listing. Some believe whales are positioning ahead of a possible announcement. If Pi lands on Binance, history suggests a price rally could follow, with some analysts predicting a move above $1. Looking ahead, some forecasts even see Pi reaching $1, $2 by late 2025. But remember, rumors move markets, but they can also mislead. Investing on speculation is risky. Focus on the facts. Open mainnet is live, the ecosystem is growing, and big holders are moving coins to private wallets. The Binance rumor is just the cherry on top of an already compelling story. Stay grounded and watch for real news. Let's get technical. Pi's price is consolidating near 46 cents, but a major event looms. A token unlock on July 29th, releasing 180 million Pi. This could create selling pressure as more coins hit the market. Exchange balances are at a record high, over 400 million Pi, another bearish short-term signal. So we have mixed signals, potential headwinds from the unlock, but strong fundamentals from ecosystem growth and user adoption. More users are completing KYC, and the open mainnet is progressing. Analysts predict that if positive momentum continues, Pi could break resistance and move toward 51 cents, 55 cents by the end of July. The key: can new buyers and long-term holders absorb the selling pressure? The next few days will be critical for Pi's direction. Watch the charts, but don't lose sight of the fundamentals. The technical outlook is mixed, but the long-term trend remains promising. Stay tuned. So, what does all this mean for Pi Network's future? After years as a promise, Pi is finally becoming a reality. The huge OKX withdrawals are a vote of confidence. Big players believe in Pi's long-term potential and utility. They're moving coins from exchanges to use in the growing ecosystem, staking, spending, or simply holding for what's next. Pi's future depends on two things: ecosystem growth and market accessibility. More useful apps and services mean more demand for Pi. A potential Binance listing could accelerate adoption and visibility. The Pi core team's focus on tools like App Studio is building a foundation for real utility. The